Hey everyone, and welcome back to Option Alpha in the last video of our series here on the top 10 ways to become a more profitable options trader. Now these are really important tips that I just wanted to share with everyone, and of course there's hundreds of things that you can do to become a more profitable trader, but these are the things I think that most everyone can focus on, myself included, as ways to become more profitable and a better trader overall. The first way is to learn basic terms and concepts. This just gets down to the ground basic roots of what you need to do to become an options trader. You need to know what a put is, what a call is, what an expiration period is, what a strike price is, all of these things. And without these, there's really no other way you can go as far as an options trader. So learning these basic terms and concepts is absolutely one of the foundational pieces that you need. Now on top of that, the second thing is to read some good trading books. They don't always have to be books on options trading. They can just be books on trading in general, books on market psychology and trading psychology. All of these things will really help understand and learn about the markets in a better light. The third thing is to paper trade. Now I always tell people when they step into my coaching program is that they should be paper trading all the time, even when they have a regular funded account. Now I paper trade and have a paper trading account all the time as well, and that way you can learn to test new strategies in the market without actually risking the true money. I think paper trading is a great way to start learning about how options work, how the orders work, how the pricing works. Of course it does have its limitations because paper trading can sometimes give you false expectations. Paper trades usually go into the market 100% of the time, and usually you have to wait for a little bit to get your orders filled in a real market. But I always think that paper trading is a good thing to do, not only in the beginning, but to keep doing, again, so you can learn to use different strategies as you continue to progress. The fourth thing is learn just enough technical analysis. Now there's hundreds and hundreds of technical analysis indicators out there and books on technical analysis, but we always stress learning just enough to be a little bit dangerous in the market. Just some basic support and resistance, as we said in previous videos, using RSI, MACD, Bollinger Bands, acceleration bands, etc. Those are great ways to learn some basic technical analysis and learn to see how stocks are trading and ETFs are trading. Now the fifth thing is to pick a basic low risk strategy. Now as we always say on our trading blog and on our membership site, we think that a really good strategy for beginners is the credit spreads strategy. It's a low risk, minimal risk strategy. It teaches you how to trade both sides of a trade, both a put and a call, or a call and a put, whatever you want to do. But it's a really good basic strategy that can kind of get your feet wet. We definitely don't suggest people start right off the bat with any type of crazy complex strategy like iron butterflies or ratio back spreads or anything like that. You want to start with a basic understanding, and once you master that, then you can move on to more complicated strategies. The sixth thing is to be systematic in your trading. And when I mean systematic, I mean have a set of guidelines and rules that you want to follow when you're trading. Don't just go out there in the market every day and just trade whatever you see. Have some parameters and some guidelines set up, some areas where you know certain things and criteria have to be met before you want to make a trade. This is what the professionals really do. They're really systematic, and as someone who worked on Wall Street and traded for the big banks, I know firsthand that they have a set of strict guidelines that they need to be met for every trade to be entered in the market. So always, as you're progressing, have a system, have something in place that you can refer to each and every day. The seventh thing is be patient for your trading opportunities. This is a big mistake that I see a lot of beginning traders make, is they get so excited about a trade or a stock that they just make a trade just for the pure satisfaction of saying that they made a trade in the market. They just trade just to trade to get some excitement. And what you want to avoid is just over trading your account. Now here at Option Alpha, we try to make just a couple trades a month in each strategy. Now depending on our strategies, our Iron Condor, we only may enter one huge Iron Condor a month. With our naked puts and calls strategy, we may enter 4 to 5 different trades a month. It just depends. But we don't overtrade. We're not day traders. We're not trying to swing trade the market every 15 minutes. We don't want to turn our account and create those huge commission costs. So wait for the best trades. Wait for the low-hanging fruit, as we always say, and make those easy trades. The eighth thing is to recognize and learn from past mistakes. Now this is a big one. Most traders get really discouraged when they lose, and I'm here to tell you once and for all, if you haven't already learned, that you will absolutely 110% lose money at one point or another. To see a system out there or somebody out there that has never ever lost money is just unbelievable, and it's just bogus. You're going to lose money. But the difference between a really good trader and a successful trader and a poor trader or losing trader is that the good trader or the successful trader learns from those past mistakes. He doesn't just take that hit to his account and move on to the next trade. He takes that hit to his account, learns what he did, how he entered the trade, what the market did to move against this position, and then took that knowledge and applied it to the next trade. The ninth thing is to stop watching the news. And I always say to everyone who's on my coaching session that you need to turn off your TV completely. Now, it's one thing to be caught up to date with all the news and market news that's happening, to know when the big announcements are, but it's a completely different thing to listen to all these TV pundits out there talking about the market. And I always tell people that on any given day, they want the market to do one of two things. They want the market to rally through the roof to increase their ratings, or they want to talk about the market is just being terrible and selling off and is horrible, and that's also going to increase their ratings. So again, don't watch the news. Everything is already priced into the stocks, into the securities. If it hits the news, it's probably too late and you're probably already behind it anyway. And the last thing, number 10, the most important rule that you can have is to get an options trading coach. Make yourself accountable. And this is the biggest thing and the biggest benefit I can tell anybody out there if they want to make this a real profession, a real business of trading, is to get yourself a coach. Make yourself accountable. Do you think that any professional athlete or professional company doesn't have coaching and counseling and consulting? They all do, myself included. I still have the same couple of coaches that I've used for years and years and years, and they are the guys that taught me originally how to trade. They're now out on their own, and they teach me every month what I'm doing wrong. And if I have a coach, then you definitely need to have a coach. So this is something that you can't skirt away from. You need to have a coach that gets you on track, that makes yourself accountable, because 90% of us, myself included, if we didn't have someone there that's making ourselves accountable, then we would just do whatever we want to do and be lost and wouldn't be working towards the goal that we have. So again, I hope this has been really helpful for everyone. These are 10 great reasons and ways to become a better and more profitable trader.